Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, independent Scentsy consultant with you today, and I wanted to give you my thoughts real quick on the Glamorous You collection. I'm not sure that my thoughts on this are going to be really helpful because I think everybody knows how I feel about these, but the Glamorous You, okay, so my least favorite on Cold Sniff was Dazzle Darling, and that's just because of the way they did it says grapefruit, but the way they did the lemon, to me it comes off very lemon. I like it, but it's still my least favorite of all 5 of them, is Dazzle Darling, and that's simply because it reminds me of furniture polish. And I don't mind that. I don't hate that. It's like a masculine furniture polish. It's really pretty. I enjoyed it. It was quite strong in my house, but now keep in mind I do all 8 cubes at once in my dining room and my living room. So 1 cube in 8 different warmers. It's usually a combination of ceramic and glass. Sorry, my bird's obnoxious this morning. But it's ceramic, glass, 40 watt element warmers, well, 40 watt Edison, an element warmer. So, I mean, it's multiple warmers to get the whole effect. So I figure if one warmer doesn't do well, another warmer will. So I really like it. I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it. I think I did take this out of my club simply because it wasn't, I can't keep them all in my club. I want to keep them all in my club. I really do. I enjoyed it. I have to approach it this way. I enjoyed it, but am I gonna die if I never mold it again? No. So I really enjoyed it, but it was my least favorite, but it was really strong and it's very lemon to me. So the next one on my list of, in order, was on Cold Sniff, was Born to Shine. So that was like number 4 on my list. I love this one. It was kind of softer, but I did this in the in my bedroom and in the office area upstairs. I did this whole thing upstairs, and it was beautiful. It's like a very classy feminine perfume. I still really like it. I actually liked it better warm because it came alive a little bit more for me personally. And upstairs, again, that's a combination of element warmers and glass warmers, a ceramic element warmer. Well, there's 2 ceramic element warmers, the Polar Panorama, which is like 18 watt element warmer. So I always have pretty good success up there too. So minus my bedroom with the air conditioner, but granted, I smelled this less in my bedroom than I did in the office area, and I only think that's because of the air conditioner. But it was beautiful. And this one is staying in my club because I want to melt more of Born to Shine because I thought that it was fantastic, and it's like a beautiful feminine perfume. The next on my list was It Sassy. This one reminds me of my daughter. It rhymes with her name too, Sassy Cassie. We used to call her when she was little. It was gorgeous. It was a nice medium scent down here for me. It was beautiful. It's like a fruity floral. I actually think she would really like this one too. It's just so pretty. It does have like a little bit of a powdery note to it, but it's like a beautiful feminine perfume. Like, this is more of a sophisticated feminine perfume. This is more of like a youthful feminine perfume. I love it. I love it so much. It's staying in my club. I thought it was gorgeous. I love this collection, you guys. I didn't have terrible results from this collection. So my next favorite Cold Sniff was Sweet Bit Fierce. I'm obsessed with this one. Obsessed. It's so pretty. Kind of reminds me of suntan lotion a little bit. It does have like a tiny bit of like a powdery note to it. But it's like a soft, I still think it smells like a feminine perfume. I thought that it was so pretty. It was a medium, like light to medium. It's like a sweet perfume. I really like this one. I know a lot of people don't like this one, and I don't know if it's the powder in it. Maybe it's the violet. I think this one has violet. I should have brought the scent notes, but I didn't. I think it's beautiful. It reminds me of like suntan lotion. It's slightly. But it's like that, and it is powdery. So if you don't like powdery florals, you won't like quite a few of these. I think you'll like Dazzle Darling and Born to Shine, unless you really don't like a feminine perfume, like a sophisticated feminine perfume. You know what this reminded me of, you guys? Victoria's Secret Bombshell. A little bit. It's got like Victoria's Secret Bombshell vibes. It's not a dupe or anything like that. It's just, it gave me the vibes. Maybe a Cleany Cappy kind of, or Ralph Lauren romance kind of, sort of vibe. Not dupe, but a vibe. This one's more like a cotton, looks like a sweet like cotton candy, but I know people aren't gonna agree. I thought it was pretty. I don't know why people don't like it. That one's staying in my club. And then my most favorite on cold was With Grace. This one was soft, but it reminds me so much of Lush Gardenia. I love Lush Gardenia. If I had to keep one, I would totally keep Lush Gardenia, because that's rich and creamy and luxurious and exotic and sexy. But this has like so if that's too strong for you, I think you would really like With Grace. This is pretty soft. Like, it was just kind of like in the background, soft. But again, it was down here, and I've got that combination, which works really good for me, of ceramic and 40-watt Edison and some glass warmers, like 25-watt, and like a glass 40-watt Edison bulb. I've got like the etched core, like ceramic, and the I've got several warmers that I really love it. So it stayed in my club even though it's soft, just because it's so pretty. It's like a really pretty like gardenia. I mean, it's quite soft, but I think for a bedroom, if you don't want like, which I like Lush Gardenia in my bedroom, but I don't know, if company's coming over or something and you don't want it to be obnoxious. Now I have a friend that florals give her a headache, so I definitely wouldn't melt this one when she comes over, even though it's super soft, and it probably wouldn't give her, I don't want to risk it giving her a headache, but so that's still my order. Well, I don't know, Sweet But Fierce might have jumped up a little over With Grace, because this was a medium for me. Like a light to medium, but it was beautiful. I swear Victoria's Secret has something that reminds me of this too. Oh, I think it's pretty and I love it. I don't care what anybody says, I love that one. So, yeah, I love this whole collection. I really do. The only one I kicked out was because this was obnoxiously lemon to me, even though it's grapefruit is the note. And it was pretty, but I have a hard time with scents that are, which is why I didn't love Jade and Jasmine. 1 cube in my bathroom I can deal with, but I don't like when they make like a men's type scent with lemon. I don't know what that is, but this one came off definitely more furniture polish than men's cologne. But it has like that hint of like It's like if you took, what is it? Squeeze the Day. That's like the lemon. Is it Squeeze the Day? Or is it, yeah, Squeeze the Day. If you mix Squeeze the Day with, it's got Jade and Jasmine vibes, but if you mix Squeeze the Day with My Hero, that might be a mixer idea, guys. If you love Jade and Jasmine, that might be an idea. And I'm surprised they didn't bring, Jade and Jasmine was so freaking popular. I'm shocked that didn't go back in the catalog under Woods or something. But I'm thinking for my customers that love it so much, I'm hoping it comes back in the spring, summer. I do like it. I want to get some more before they're gone. Because I don't hate it. The packaging, you guys, I'm saving all of this packaging. This packaging is fantastic. Look how beautiful. Like all of this packaging is absolutely beautiful. I actually think that's my favorite one. I don't know why nobody likes that one, but so that's my thoughts on the Glamorous You collection. I enjoyed them all. Like I absolutely enjoyed them all, but you have to remember I am the girl that absolutely loves lilacs and violets, absolutely out of this world enamored with lush gardenia. So you have to understand, like I'm a floral girl. I really, really love florals. So I had a feeling I was gonna love those. These are year-round melters for me, year-round. I don't think they're seasonal. I think they're like classy, elegant, beautiful, perfumey. And I would melt these all year round in my bedroom. Hands down here when I'm feeling in the mood that I just want to feel girly. Sorry, my bird is super obnoxious this morning. She was not making a peep until I made this video. So, I don't know, like if the birds outside make noise, then she gets obnoxious sometimes, but that's just because she's trying to talk to them. But normally she makes cute little noises, not those screamy, screechy. It's only like she's trying to talk with me. I talked to, and I don't want to name names because I don't know how this person feels about me naming them for this. But I talked to another consultant friend of mine, and I knew she would keep me chill and balance my emotions on it. And she did. She helped me out a lot. So my order that I made at 3 o'clock in the morning on the 1st for the Harvest collection. So I've been madly, desperately wanting Enchanted Pumpkin since I saw someone post it and I was like, oh my gosh, Scentsy used to have that warmer. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that warmer. I'm so mad at myself. I didn't know about, I wasn't into Scentsy. That I knew about Scentsy, but because obviously I had the diffuser and the Bali warmer, but I mean, I was mad at myself that I didn't know that was a thing. And lo and behold, they brought it back. So I desperately had my heart set on that pumpkin. And my daughter really wanted that pumpkin. So I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I got those pumpkins, right? And I was so excited. It didn't matter how tired I was, and it was a crazy day at work, and it didn't matter because I had those pumpkins, among other things. So I was watching, and and I even had to prove this to my consultant friend to be like, see, I'm not making this up. Like, people's orders after mine, that morning I would see you got a personal workstation order. You got a personal workstation order, like at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, in the afternoon. And I was like, oh, yay. And then I went in later that afternoon because, my daughter, like with her credit card, it didn't work. And I was like, oh, I must have wrote something down wrong here. I was just using the wrong address that she had listed, but it didn't matter. But it seemed to be a God thing because she had some stuff going on with her car, and she had to have all these new tires. So I'm like, it's okay. I got the pumpkins, my gift to you. Like you always Scentsy Club and all this stuff. You're keeping the the light side of the force for me, even though I'm, putting money in her bank account. just for that, just because, you know, I'm like, keep light side of the force for me is dumb. I took it out and I regret it. So, she's my kid. And so of course, like, it doesn't matter. So later I was like, okay, well, I'll get with her and I'll use her card and, get, you know, just swap it out for something else. And I really wanted Jack Skellington. Well, again, at the time I was doing it, she wasn't out of work yet. And I was like, I really got to have Jack, because if for some reason they didn't buy enough and I don't get Jack, I'm going to be upset. So I bought Jack. I went back in and bought Jack, and I was like, oh, you know, you can buy 0. Well, then everything happened with her car. And I was just like, okay, you know what? Like, don't worry about it. I got me. If you want, you know, 0 or whatever later, go for it. But, you know, I've got this. You know, my gift to you with the pumpkin. So, I was watching, and then 6 to 8 a week later, the pumpkin sells out, right? Enchanted pumpkin. And I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to get nervous because I'm watching every day. Like, I stalk my orders every day, multiple times a day, usually morning, usually afternoon, at lunch, and then usually at night. Like, I'm obsessed with seeing when my order's coming because I'm so freaking excited. And I'm watching people who ordered on even September 2nd, their orders got printed, shipped, and I'm going, and mine still says posted. It doesn't even say printed or shipped. And I'm watching people's orders after me ship, and I'm like starting to have a panic attack. This is why I had to talk to my consultant friend, because to chill me out and to just bring my anxiety down, because I was having like anxiety from like way back when we had the whole ocean washer with thing where they waited 6 days and then they sent us the email, oh, sorry, you know, we don't have enough, you know, here's your money back. And I was like, I'm going to freak out. Like, I'm literally going to freak out. And I have this unhealthy attachment to this stupid pumpkin warmer. And it is an unhealthy attachment, but like, I will desperately be undone in 10 million ways if I don't get this enchanted pumpkin. My daughter probably won't be as undone as I will be, but I'll be pretty undone. So I literally emailed Scentsy and was like, okay, so here's screenshots of people's orders after me. And my 3 o'clock in the morning, September 1st order with my pumpkins is still sitting there saying posted. And I don't mean to be impatient, and I don't mean to be undone about this warmer. And I'm trying so hard to be patient. I know it hasn't been the 10 days that it can take. But when people's orders after me are shipping out and mine is still saying posted, I'm getting really nervous because I really don't want to have another ocean washer with experience, like, and be really desperately upset. And again, I knew I was going to get this response, the standard, well, it can take 10 days to process your order, blah, blah, blah. But the next morning, my order printed and shipped. So it pays to kind of like put a bug in their ear, like, excuse me, if I don't get my pumpkin, like, I'm gonna be really upset because they're sold out now, and I'm starting to have a panic attack about this pumpkin. I need this pumpkin. And then I see in the consultant thing where a couple people have had like defects on the way this pumpkin looks, and then I'm starting to get a little anxiety because I'm like, I hope I don't get a pumpkin that's like defected, and what if I need to exchange it and I can't get another pumpkin? Like, I'm gonna have like serious anxiety and heart attacks and distress over this silly pumpkin warmer that I'm dying. And then I watched what Hannah Blazon unpackage hers, and I was like, I want my freaking pumpkin. And I refuse to watch anybody else's harvest hauls yet because I want to be super excited about mine and kind of like, oh, you know. So then in my second order with Jack Skellington that afternoon on September 1st, which that one's, it just said shipped this morning, but there was no tracking data or anything. And I'm like, so my enchanted pumpkin is supposed to come tomorrow. We'll see. It's FedEx. A lot of times with FedEx, it says, although since it's been coming from, is it South Carolina? Rock Hill, South Carolina. They used to come from Texas, but Coppell, Texas. But we'll see. because a lot of times when it gets to like Franklin, PA, then they wait until like Monday. So we'll see. But so far it's on schedule for tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow. Oh, I hope I get my pumpkins. But my Jack Skellington, in that order, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to order the whiff box. So my whiff box is in that order, and it's supposed to come Tuesday, whatever. But FedEx. But I've been trying so hard to be surprised and not watch any, like, I would see September whiff box and hurry up and scroll through. Someone right on one of the consultant pages had a picture, bam, in your face of the box open. I was like, you guys, seriously. I was trying to be surprised, but no, thank you for just throwing it right out there without saying spoiler alert or something, whatever. So I know roughly what's in it, and it's not going to be as much of a surprise. So I'm a little bit bummed about that. I tried super hard not to see anything, and of course people spoil it because they're like, hey, here's the whiff box, and I'm like, stop. Like, why did you have to do that? Like, couldn't you say spoiler alert and show a picture later? Like, anyways, so that's my complaint on that. But so I have 2 shipments coming. One tomorrow, cross your fingers, with my crazy unhealthy obsession of this enchanted pumpkin. Some other stuff, and then my Jack Skellington and some other stuff, and then I need to cash out a party sometime soon, and I've got some more harvest stuff in there to cash out. Trying to think, my Scentsy Club for the month says posted, it doesn't say shipped yet. So that should be coming, and it's got more of these, and I don't care what anybody thinks because I'm super excited about these. Yeah, and then we've got the September warmer of the month, or well, it comes in September, the October warmer of the month that I'm super excited about. I could die. You know how I feel about Enchanted Pumpkin, right? Yeah, I'm obviously, those who know, I'm going to die about the October warmer of the month. So I'm super dying excited. Like, I'm obsessed and have to have it. So, and you would think that I would need Paranormal Pumpkin. It's super cute. I kind of wanted it for my porch, but I don't want to put that out on my porch and have someone steal it. But it's so stinking cute. I'm torn. It's too expensive to leave on my porch and someone steal it, but I'm tempted, you guys. And then my daughter was like, well, put it in your window. And I was like, well, there is enough of a shelf. I could probably do that. But the way the porch is, no one would see it but me. And I'm like, no, it's not the same. But I don't know. Eventually, if I have nothing else to do with my money, I might buy that. But I'm just obsessed with pumpkins because my birthday is like October 20th, and I love everything about autumn, and I've always loved pumpkins, always. So, and I have this unhealthy attachment to Frankenstein. If I don't get him, I'm probably going to be all kinds of depressed. Like, I have this strange, I don't know why, unhealthy attachment to Frankenstein Buddy Clip that I must have, even more than Zero, and I really want Zero. And the the holiday collection, I don't have those flyers yet. That's in my party order that I need to cash out. So there's something in there that I have an unhealthy attachment to, but like, I've got to have it. And for the consultants, you'll know what I'm talking about. I hate to share it too soon, but there's well, maybe I don't want to share that now. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait till I get the harvest flyer, or I keep saying harvest, the holiday flyers. Maybe I'll wait to share that. But there's another item in there that I have an unhealthy attachment to, like this enchanted pumpkin. And so, but yeah, so we'll talk about that later in the month, I guess. So yeah, I'm super excited, you guys, and I can't wait. And I hope to see you tomorrow with my first harvest haul. That these were my must-have. I will die without. Besides Frank, that's on back order. Well, he's coming. He's delayed. Let's put it that way. So besides Frank, and I kind of really want Zero, but will I die without Zero? Probably not, but I really want Zero. I'll be like kind of slightly depressed without Zero, but Frank, like I can't even tell you why I just really need this. I don't know. He's so stinking cute. I can't stand it. But yeah, so stay tuned. That was my little story time, sorry. After I love them all, you guys. I love them all. The only one I didn't keep in my club was this one, but I love them all. So I'm the weirdo that enjoyed these, had decent performance of all except With Grace, but it was so pretty that I don't care. I'm still keeping it in my club for now. And at least stocking up on this one to have a couple more because it's just pretty. It's pretty. These are keepers to me over some of even like the, I don't know if they'll return summer scents. Like these are keepers. These are keepers to me. Like I absolutely adored this collection. And to me, it's year round, but like I said, I'm a floral girl. I drop something every time. It's because these are so lightweight. But I'm a floral girl, and they had me at Luxurious Floral, and I love them, and they're all, well, all but one is staying in my club. And I still want to stock up on a couple before it's gone, just because I really did like it. It's just very furniture polish to me. And not in a bad way. It was a pretty furniture polish. It's just not something that's club worthy for me, but it was good. So that's my thoughts. I'm probably going to be the only person that says, go grab that. If you love perfume and you love floral, go grab that collection because I thought it was great. I had decent success. I mean, I smelled them. With Grace, yeah, With Grace was a little hard to smell, but I still smelled it and I still had fun with it. I had better success with that than I had with Honeymoon Hideaway from the Bring Back My Bar. So Summer Bring Back My Bar. So I don't know, like I loved it. So that's my thoughts. Take it for what it's worth. And everyone have a fantastic day. Bye.